The assault slowly draws to a close on Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. So we're just going to go up and fight this guy. This is Poltergeist, which is actually a funny movie by Trauma Entertainment. Poltergeist, it's hilarious. Anyway, 58,000 HP, is weak to poison, and you can, I believe, steal or win a red jacket. I'm not sure which. So we're gonna, I guess, bio, and then there's a cure 2 to get all that HP back. I am actually gonna throw a attack star at him. Going to smack the crap out of him. That did quite a bit more. Let's see if I can use the debilitator to get him another weakness. Oh, I guess he countered my spell with Fire 3, and she having the Paladin shield was like, I have none of that shit. Must be strong against Holy, because the Illumina's not doing any damage. Or he's just countering everything with Fire 3. Thanks for that. I hope this is gonna get them into full there. But yeah, none of these real statues are really all that difficult. I mean, one of them, I believe the goddess can cast Ultima. Okay, so one Cure 3 did do that. I believe they are also all, like, in tuned with a certain element. Like, he's fire, one of them is ice. He can obviously cast this nonsense. Which again is the only real thing that gets... Oh, okay. I kind of wasted that then. This isn't like Mystic Quest, that's not going to actually heal him. Yeah, okay, you can life tube myself then. Throw their bio at him, I guess. I mean, you know, bio doesn't do a lot of damage, but if he's weak to poison, then I should be able to actually poison him. And thus have bio start doing, you know, uber loads of damage. While, you know, he does, well, or not, he could just die. That's... But yeah, one of 3 statues down. And we get an Aura Lance. Which is obviously an upgraded lance. I think it's actually stronger for Edgar and Mog than the Scimitar. It is, and gives him more of a boost there. So let's go in here. Get another save point. I believe this connects here. Do not go down. You will go to that room with, you will go to that room with the conveyor belt that I said was a return, and you will return and then have to do that all over again. So I recommend against doing that. Anyway, I'm going to switch back to Party 3 and get them to their switch. So I'll be right back. Alright, I'm just going to use the Moogle Charm to avoid any encounters there. All I gotta do is step over to this, into this door, and into this door, and you will basically come across another statue. Yeah, so... Wait a minute. That's... No! Party 1 is supposed to fight this statue. I guess because... Oh, son of a... I guess because I went right with Lexi instead of left. she was supposed to fight this. I'm not going to learn the final blue magic spell. You will see it, though. Doom has 63,000 HP, is weak to Holy. I can't do all that nonsense there. Let's just cast Pearl. Basically, when he gets down to half HP, what he's going to do is he's going to cast Force Field, which is going to give him pretty much every beneficial status in the book. I think including... Oh, this is the one that's going to freeze people. And of course, it got her. Well, if she's going to be frozen, I'm going to keep her on standby until... Yeah, see, look. 6, 6, 5, 9 straight damage. She did 10k with that. Alright, now he's going to power up here. Please don't... Oh, I knew it. And of course, Johnny died. There's Force Field. It actually just negates an element entirely. Which is fine, I mean, there's no real... He's gonna target Simon, I don't know why. Yeah, I guess I kind of screwed up on that one. That's where you learn Force Field. I wouldn't actually use it, but I'm going to have an incomplete blue magic spell list because of my, screw up there. And we get a Sky Render, which is another katana for Ryan there. And they get a save point, so they can heal up. I don't get what the whole deal is with monsters turning into save points. And this should lead back to that switch there. Okay. Now I'm going to switch over to Lexi's team and take care of the final statue. And be right back. Alright, we're back on team number 1. And they really just have to do exactly the same thing as the other party did. Just move on until you meet a statue. The only woman. And this battle is always a pincer attack for you. This is the goddess statue. 44,000 HP. No weakness. I believe you can steal a Minerva from it if you don't have 2 already. Fun fact is this is one of the sprites that in the Japanese version of the game had less clothes. I don't remember if she's auto-reflected or not, so I'm going to try. Ryan is going to put his new Sky Render to use and just... Okay, she's not auto-reflected. She's just immune to lightning, though. Lexi is going to double flare her because that's what she kind of does. And yeah, she's the lightning elemental one. Ow. So I believe the Doom is the fire statue, but... I'm surprised with her magic power that, like, she can't max damage things, because it's, you know, in the high 80s. I guess, like, she needs an earring to still max it out. I mean, even with a spell like Flare, that should have a ridiculous, like, base multiplier. Yeah, he did far less than him. Now you notice he's Ryan is doing less damage. It's because technically she was facing him at that point. And in a pincer attack for you, I probably should have mentioned this one of the million other times I got in a pincer attack, but when you have the enemies in a pincer attack, and we get an Excalibur, which is not the same as an Illumina, but when you're in a pincer attack for you, you know, you're doing the pincering. Huh. Oh, so now we gotta beat Kafka, which is what we were gonna do anyway. But when you have the advantage in a pincer attack, the enemy, whichever way the enemy is facing, whoever attacks them from the opposite side will do more damage, which is why he did a lot of damage at first, and then pretty much none. Yeah, see, the Excalibur is a good sword. I mean, it's nowhere near as good as the Illumina, but it's there. Now, what you want to do is... I believe that is the final chance to save the game. And this is it. This is where you want to get everybody situated for combat. So I'm going to show... I guess I got time. Oh no, I don't want to change parties. I'm going to show my final preparations here. I'm going to give her an enhancer. She can keep the Paladin shield. You don't need that. You don't need that either. You're not keeping... Sorry, Ryan, but you're not keeping the offering. You can have a Genji Glove and Ivorist. You don't need sprint shoes on anybody. Yeah, I believe you can keep the Magus Rod. Let's circle it. And Behemoth suit, I guess. No one needs an Esper. I didn't put any on. You need a gem box and a gold hairpin. You don't need this gold hairpin. You can take those extra earrings. What can I give you? Nothing, I guess. Oh, I'm gonna give him another earring, so if he ever has to use Blitz, he can do so. Okay, so now let's go over to her party here. She needs 74, 80. Okay, it's not as good. You need an Aegis Shield, a Circlet, and a Minerva Blade. You don't need either one of those. Those are mine. I guess you can have the Aura Lance. You're a little more good about the stuff than Turnips is. Actually, the Thunder Shields yeah, they give someone a magic one, so... yeah, Crystal Helmet. And a Genji Armor. I am taking... your running shoes, and you don't need a Gale hairpin, because you don't need a muscle belt either. Use the mental ring to protect against instant death, even though you really don't need it. You want a gold hairpin and earrings? You got running shoes, and it's a ribbon, just protects against crap. I'm taking Genji Glove in the offering, because I'm using that weapon. The red cap, because I don't need. Oh, Crystal Mail? Am I down that much on armor already? Actually, can you wear... Oh, you can actually use a red jacket, but that's for... you can put the diamond armor on so I can have this. Sorry, B-dude there, but I'm more important than you are. Make sure that everybody's now equipped and has maxed out there. You guys are done. Going over here. Earrings and I guess a ribbon. Because the enemies here the enemies in the last bit can cast a lot of I don't know if that works with the coin toss, so you throw money at them. Yeah, really know what to put on him other than that. I don't want to give him another Genji glove because he really doesn't need it. Guess give him the muscle belt if we have extra HP. Johnny needs double earrings. Hopefully I still have 2 pairs. I don't? Of course not. Okay. I don't need a thing there, that would be silly. You obviously don't need that. They give you Dragoon Boots. And a Dragon Horn. Actually, if I'm going to do that... Speed it in here? No. No, back out of here, back out of here! This is probably taking far too long than it should. Is the Excalibur still available? Yeah, you can use that, I guess. Because Mog can't use swords, he needs a spear. So we're gonna give him the Aura Lance. I could give him the Pearl Lance, but the Aura Lance is stronger. Ice Shield. I'm gonna circle it. Diamond Vest. It's pretty much no better than what he had before. You need a Heal Rod. An Ice Shield. The Cat Hood, because you're, I guess, the only one who can wear it. And a Nutkin suit. Obviously, you're not as strong magically as you were before, but that's better than nothing. You need the Fixed Ice, Flame Shield, Diamond Helmet, and a Crystal Mail. Again, running out of armor here. Tiger Fangs, Flame Shield, another the Regal Crown, and a Red Jacket. Alright, so is everybody, everybody's good there? Everybody's good there. And everybody's good there. So I'm going to decide my final party there. It's obviously going to include myself and Lexi because we're the two... She's the strongest mage and I'm the strongest melee attacker. Not necessarily truth, I'm just saying that because I want me to be. But anyway, next episode we are going to start the long battle against Kefka. It will probably take a while to do, and so it's probably going to be a long episode, as is this one, but thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for all your support. Next time, we finish this for good. Have a good night, everybody.